Thank you for joining Wars of the Roses as we continue with part 14, Ancient Temples, of the Origin of Freemasonry and Knights Templar by John Bennett. Ancient Temples. The Egyptian form of a temple was borrowed by the Jews and with some modifications adopted by the Greeks and Romans, whence it passed over into modern Europe. The direction of an Egyptian temple was usually from east to west, the entrance being at the east. It was a quadrangular building, much longer than its width, and was situated in the western part of a sacred enclosure. The approach through this enclosure to the temple proper was frequently by a double row of sphinxes. In front of the entrance were a pair of tall obelisks, which will remind the reader of the two pillars at the porch of Solomon's temple. The temple was divided into a spacious hall, where the great body of the worshippers assembled. Beyond it, in the western extremity, was the cell or sekos, equivalent to the Jewish Holy of Holies, into which the priest only entered, and in the remotest part, behind a curtain, appeared the image of God seated on his shrine, or the sacred animal which represented him. The Grecian temples, like the Egyptian and the Hebrew, were placed within an enclosure, which was separated from the profane land around it in early times by ropes, but afterwards by a wall. The temple was usually quadrangular, although some were circular in form. It was divided into parts similar to the Egyptian. The Roman temples, after they emerged from their primitive simplicity, were constructed much upon the mode of the Grecian. The idea of a separation into a holy and a most holy place has everywhere been preserved. The same idea is maintained in the construction of Masonic Lodges, which are but imitations in spirit of the ancient temples. The most holy place of the Egyptians and Jews was in the west, whereas now it is in the east. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment. And if you can, please consider donating to Wars of the Roses. Links to PayPal and Patreon are in the description. Thank you so very much.